Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And where we are is, we're actually outside Hilltown Presbyterian Church. And we're looking down towards the village. And you can see the old Church of Ireland building there, which is no longer in use. But this is still very much in use. And believe it or believe it not, because this Presbyterian church has actually a connection with the old Roman Catholic chapel in Clonduff that I recorded earlier, because some of the stones were actually used from that old church to build this church here. So in a sense, the old church is still alive in this church here, in the stones. Quite amazing. But the meeting house was built in 1829 here in Hilltown, and as I say, it was using the stones from the old Roman Catholic church on the Bransford Road. Now, the first minister was the Reverend Allen from the 5th of July 1827. That was before, of course, this building was erected, but he was sacked for immorality in 1828. Now, the average attendance was about 300, but the congregation was increasing here. And the second minister was the Reverend Robert Lockhart, and he was the minister here from 1829. That was June 1829, the year the building here was erected. And he was the minister here then until 1884. So I'm going to let you have a wee look in here as best I can anyway. You can see there, their decorations all up there for Christmas. So you can see on the door there it says, "Love your neighbour as yourself." And then you can see the stairs as well. So can't really show you too much there, but hopefully you've seen a bit. So obviously the graves date from the 19th century in here. And so the minister in 1907 was the Reverend John McElroy. So I'm going to take you and show you the grave of a Royal Irish Constabulary personnel who's buried here. You can see a lot of modern graves. As well as the 19th century graves and the early 20th century graves as well. So this is the gentleman's grave here, and his family grave. So it says here, erected by Robert McGann, RIC, that's Royal Irish Constabulary, Belfast, in memory of his father, William McGann, Lisna Mulligan, who died in April 1874, and of his mother, Mary Ann McGann, who died in May 1879. Also of his brother James, who died in 1880, and his brother John, who died on the 18th of July 1897. Also his niece Minnie, who died 22nd of June 1905, and she was only 8 years old. And the above then, Robert McGann himself, RIC, died 28th of December 1926, and he was aged 76 years. So there you go, that's a Royal Irish Constabulary gentleman who is buried there. And so this is the back of the church, And I can see a bit of a crack there. It looks like a crack. A couple of cracks there actually, one in the chimney as well. That looks like a significant one there. And one in the chimney as well. But amazing to think that this church, the Presbyterian church here in Hilltown, was actually constructed from some of the stones, the old stones of the old church. So absolutely fantastic. So thanks for watching and God bless.